Hello guys, I'm Giorgio Vezzini, an Italian sound designer, and this is week 4 on music production on Coursera.org. Today we're going to talk about dynamic processors and why we use them, what they are for, and how they affect our audio and which parameters we can use to control them. First of all, with dynamic processors, we mean compressors, gate expanders, and all the variations on this theme. We use them to control the dynamic of our signal in more automated ways than doing it by hand, by reading the fader or drawing automations on our DAW. Why we use them? We have different reasons for using them. First of all, just to make our audio more even, to have less dynamic range, which is the difference between our highest moment of pressure and our lowest moment of pressure. And also it can be used for artistic reasons because it affects audio in some ways that are pleasing to our ears. Now let's talk about the parameters we have to control those dynamic processors. We can see here we have threshold, ratio, attack, and release. And first I'm going to talk about threshold and ratio, and then I'm going to explain attack and release. And I'm going to use two pictures I've found on the internet. I will put the links on the page of my assignment. I've used them because they are very clear and I'm a very bad illustrator. So, okay, now I'm going to talk about threshold and ratio. First of all, the threshold level is a level that tells us when the compressor or our dynamic processor is going to work. And with when, I mean at which point of our signal it is going to work. And here we have our pressure level, and this we have our timeline. This is our original signal, that is our uncompressed signal. And here, when the signal goes beyond our threshold level, here is the signal that is being compressed. Here, when the signal is going below the threshold level, is our signal that is left uncompressed. The amount that the signal is going to be compressed is called the ratio. And this can be in both ways. Here we are going to compress to reduce the volume of our audio, but it can also work in the opposite side. And this is the ratio, and this is before I showed you the threshold. Now I'm going to talk about the attack and release with this screen. Here we have a square signal with no compression at all. And here we have our compressed signal. We can see that here this is our compressed signal. This is our compressed signal. But since we have this amount of attack and this amount of release, that is how much time need to pass before the compression begins, and how much time needs to pass before the compression gets to its full ratio, and how much time needs to pass before the compression stops working at all. And here you can see this is the final ratio of compression, here and here. And this is the slope that is going to occur when the attack is working. And this is the the slope that is going to occur when the release is working. And this is it. This is dynamic processing. Sorry for taking this long. I hope to see you next week with my next assignment, and thanks for watching. Bye.